Bro, in the first clip, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. In the first clip, it looked like he just like for a quick second, last minute, grabbed him and then like used him as a block. This makes this shit look even worse. He literally didn't even attempt to dodge the dodgeball himself. That just means the whole time he just, oh shit, just grabbed the nigga and then he just started. The nigga trying to run away. Ain't no way this is a grown ass man. Ain't no way it was that hard for him to run away from Rakai. The nigga barely could have did a couple push-ups, bro. There's no why do you have that much of a hard time shaking him? Get your little ass off me. I'd have shoved that little nigga off me. He over there laughing, getting pulled by the little what? Get the fuck off me, kid. I'd have told that nigga get off, bro. What the fuck?
Shooters, niggas don't really be shooters. Shit go left, I know how to. Shit go left, I know how to maneuver. I can get bread on the block of computers. I ain't bulletproof, but I'm up first. I'm too paranoid, I don't be trusting.
We here.
Jersey, nigga. New Jersey.
We here with another video, man. The Rakai hate is disgusting. A video about Omizi. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I seen that little finale live stream shit with Mr. Beast. I ain't gonna lie. I was cooking. I was just in that shit by complete accident, and I ain't gonna lie. I seen when that nigga had had got eliminated, and this nigga Rakai kept trolling him, bro. And I ain't really think that much of it. I'm like, bro, it's just some regular little, you feel me? It's content. But after that shit, I kept seeing hella think pieces about this shit, bro. I guess it's one of them. Shit. But we gonna get into the video and see what my boy Meezy got to talk about, man. Kind of brief me on the whole situation more to see what's really been going on. Like, why everybody really, you know what I'm saying? What's the problem with this shit right now? What? The Rakai hate is disgusting. Video about Meezy. Y'all already know. Let's get into this shit, man.
Why you keep whooping me?
No, because you're bad energy, bro. You're bad energy.
People just don't like you because your reputation. They're like, yeah, nah, we're not doing it with this.
Bro, I'm not the most hated person, bro.
Yeah, you up there.
Imagine losing your.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie, gang. That was fucked up. That was tight. That was fucked up, bro. Cause I remember niggas that was doing the competition for like $1 million or some shit like that. Bro just used that nigga as a human shield. I ain't gonna lie. That's, hey, listen.
Viewers $1 million because a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle looking child decided to grab you from your back and use you as a human shield for a blindfolded dude throwing dodgeballs.
He's good at the throws. He's emoting on him.
This is what
He's
I
like
had
17,
seen.
18 years old. You're wishing bad shit on a kid.
Pretty much since Rakai has joined the mainstream internet, he has received a level of hate that has always rubbed me the wrong way. Whether they're saying that he's annoying, that he's doing too much, or saying that the situations he's in just don't feel right to them, people have kind of always been on his case. But at the MrBeast live streamer event, Rakai did his normal Rakai antics, at least in my opinion, and people took it to a whole different level. Every streamer needs to condemn these parts of their community because this most recent Rakai hate train is unearthing a dark side of streaming that people are not talking about. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go up.
Hey, look, manifestation is key. And I do believe my boy Meezy will get there. This is funny as hell. He never normally has the subscriber count sit there, but this just says 3.6M. He can get there. I believe he can get there. I believe he can get there.
A long way for this channel. Let's stop the hate trains and start the Omizi love trains with the subscriptions. Now, back into the video. The MrBeast live streaming video exposed a lot to me. In the last video, I covered how it exposed how these streamers who talk online have to face their realities IRL at some point, and they should probably watch what they say. But what it also exposed is that there's this cultural difference in streaming that nobody's willing to address. You got 50 creators in this elimination format doing viral challenges, you know, normal MrBeast stuff. So that means that the antics are gonna be there, but when you bring somebody who is the court jester of the internet in Rakai to the mix, then you're gonna get an outrageous
Yeah, that nigga
time.
was
Now,
tight.
in my personal opinion, I felt like Rakai was his normal self. If anything, I actually thought this was a fairly tame version of Rakai for everything that I know. But as we saw some of the clips from the show, people were mad at different instances of Rakai being Rakai.
You did it!
Oh! Wait, I didn't see it.
I was not in tune with the whole shit. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you.
I was confused.
I thought she had it.
Winner, winner! You have advanced.
Mari, I am so sorry. You're gonna make me cry.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It was an experience.
Love you, Mari. Womp, 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 womp. Cry about it.
Mari is a creator that universally the internet accepts, loves, and honestly finds her to be very entertaining and welcoming. So when she lost this event, you can tell, even in the music from Mr. Beast's videos, the tone changes. People didn't want to see her lose. She's visibly upset, and this is a more somber moment. You know, they played it up, they added the drama and the tension there. But this gets cut at the legs with Rakai doing his womp womp to somebody losing. Now, somebody who was a competitor, I probably would have did something.
Hey, look. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just I don't really know what I expected to come out of somebody like Rakai even getting into a platform like Mr. Beast's, right? Like I always kind of like take it like his platform is a little bit more, like he says, like family friendly, and family friendly platforms are a little bit more sensitive to shit like, you know, being mean or what they consider bullying or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I can see why in the atmosphere he was at, why he would get some kind of level of hate for being this kind of person. But hey, bro, I think that shit's fucking hilarious, bro. I think that shit's fucking hilarious. I would have been the nigga sitting around there like, yo, bro, come on, have some kind of consideration, bro. She just lost it. Like, come on, bro. These niggas are all millionaires. Y'all are all getting money, bro. Like, come on, let's be for real. Y'all all getting money, bro. I just been like, bro, y'all, you playing this shit off too much, man. Stop fucking sympathy farming. Womp, womp, womp. You ain't win that mill. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just, everybody, the nigga, didn't Mr. B say everybody who lose get 50,000? Bro, you got $50,000 to lose. Y'all niggas lost and still got $50,000. Like, what the fuck? It's the most well-paid L I ever seen in my life. Hell yeah, I'd have hit you with a womp, womp, womp. Nigga, boo fucking who? You didn't get $1 million. Oh my God, you only got $50,000. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Not gonna lie to you, but this is where some of the backlash starts to come. It's not outrage just yet, but people aren't accepting of how Rakai wasn't, you know, comforting more to Mari. And it also didn't sit well with Mari herself.
Love you, Mari. Womp, 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 womp. Cry about it.
And with that, 7.
And he over here talking about some womp, womp, womp. You was in my ear the entire time, Rakai. Talking about some, you didn't do it. You didn't do that. What is she doing? The whole time. Imagine having somebody in your ear like, mama, na. You sound like a Tasmanian devil in my ear the whole time, bro. Respectfully.
You see, what's happening here now is that Rakai is entering a Mr. Beast audience. What I mean by that is people in his community and around his community already view him to be this annoying little brother type of person. But now, on a channel that gets 100 million plus views guaranteed on videos like this, this is an audience that is going to be super duper critical of every single move that you make. They're a new audience. They don't necessarily know you. And for what it's worth, there's some cultural differences there. Now, with this new audience, not just from Mr. Beast, but from all these other streamings, you would think that Rakai would straighten up his act a little bit. But no, he's still going to be himself. And I can honestly applaud him for this. But this does come with backlash, as he does a sneaky underhanded tactic when playing dodgeball with one of the biggest Spanish-speaking streamers in the world.
Bro, in the first clip, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. In the first clip, it looked like he just like for a quick second, last minute, grabbed them and then like used them as a block. This makes this shit look even worse. He literally didn't even attempt to dodge the dodgeball himself. That just means the whole time he just, oh shit, just grabbed the nigga and then he just started. The nigga tried to run away. Ain't no way, this is a grown ass man. Ain't no way it was that hard for him to run away from Rakai. The nigga barely could have did a couple push-ups, bro. There's no why do you have that much of a hard time shaking him? Get your little ass off me. I'd have shoved that little nigga off me. He over there laughing, getting pulled by the little what? Get the fuck off me. I'd have told that nigga get off, bro. What the fuck?
Now, as a real street competitor, I know exactly what's going on. Rakai is trying to win the game. I mean, there's $1 million on the line, and there aren't any clear rules as to what you can and can't do. And for what it's worth, this makes for better content, in my opinion. But like I said, there's a new audience that is consuming these things from a whole different side of the world, who doesn't have the same communal or cultural understanding about Rakai or just a certain culture. I'm just gonna say it, black people. And the way that this was handled, the shift from annoying to disrespectful is what I'm talking about. The usual backlash that Rakai got that was reserved for the WL community has now opened the floodgates into international waters. But it does not help in the fact that Rakai then doubles down in another segment in his competitive nature when he goes after another Spanish-speaking streamer, another Hispanic streamer, actually the number 2 Spanish channel on Twitch in Rubius.
No! Oh! Oh! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
Yo, Mr. Beast's reactions, bro. Hey, look. Let me chill, bro. You know, hey. Let me get one of the vids, man.
Once Rubius would get eliminated, Rakai would go full on Fortnite dance emote as a way
he
of
was
taunting
going
him
crazy
in getting his victory.
We going back to slingshot. Ain't no way.
It's funnier seeing it after the fact, considering I was right there in the live watching this.
Justice, 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 justice.
Cállate, niño, anda, cállate, niño. Niño, cállate. Cállate, anda. Cállate.
I'm sorry.
No, yo creo que al final ha sido suerte y ya está, chicos.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I knew this nigga was mad, bro, when he just started speaking in straight Spanish, bro. Like, you know, like nigga didn't want nobody American in the room to hear what he was saying, bro. He was not fucking with nobody. He thought everybody. He said everybody in this bitch against me, bro. I ain't cool with none of y'all niggas. I think Rage even tried to say, "Yo, I'm sorry," and this nigga's like, "Nah, it's cool. Y'all all gained up against me," which is really what happened though, low key. But it's just like, I don't know, bro. I was entertained, bro. I don't even sit in lives that much, bro. Like, I really don't catch that many live streams, bro. Like, I dead ass ended up in that shit by accident just because it was on YouTube. Hey, bro.
Again, this is where the cultural difference.
He got $50,000.
I don't think that this was anything that was out of the ordinary. These are content creators creating content. If this didn't happen, I would actually be surprised. Hell, I think that even Mr. Beast would be surprised. And this wouldn't be what he signed up for. He signed up for content creators to come and create content. But for a different community who doesn't understand these dynamics and doesn't consume all this content, this doesn't feel like gameplay. This doesn't feel like content being created. This feels like disrespect in real time. When you understand Rakai's past, you kind of understand how this moment even comes to fruition. I'm thinking about the QT Cinderella rant, the lesbian streamer couple that he had gotten into it with, the Iron Mouse situation, the Mari situation, the El Abraham situation, the Rubius situation, all these different moments in which he is seen as the younger brother, court jester, antagonizer on the internet, really shape who he is to a lot of people. But again, this was supposed to stay in our bubble. It was a fixed type thing. Hey, that's the internet's little brother. He, you know, if you love him, you like him. If you hate him, you hate him. But ultimately, it stays here. But if you're not in that bubble and you start consuming his content, you get
it just be like, this nigga Tyler's my age, bro. Like, it's just like, what, like it gets to a point where what the fuck is going on right here, man? What the fuck is going on right here, man? Does this nigga have
a nasty perspective on him. And so as streamers were watching the Mr. Beast event on live stream and being prompted by their chats to do so, they started to do investigations of Rakai's chat, the comment section, et cetera, to see how people were receiving this content. And let's just say these people went straight to racism, gang. They just went straight to the racism.
Yo, okay, I opened up his fucking Instagram comments for 1 second. What is this, bro? Like,
oh,
bro,
yeah,
no.
nah. I ain't gonna lie. The GIF spelling out the. That can't be the worst. I know. Wait, hold on. Justice for Abraham. Respect. Justice for Abraham. He didn't deserve to be eliminated. Justice for Abraham. Bro. Oh, you're a pro. Okay, so it's just justice for Abraham.
It's half the
Is
comments.
that Rubius' name?
It's literally half the
Oh
comments.
no, I'm tweaking. It's the other guy. It's the other guy. The one. That's the one that he used as a. That's the one he uses as a shield. Hey, bro. Look, bro. It's a game, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like anybody who complain about this shit, like, yeah, whatever, bro. Everybody don't like somebody who play, but it's gotta be somebody like this in the game show, bro, to make this shit interesting. There's always somebody playing dirty in the game show, bro. That's what makes it interesting. Ain't nobody, not everybody's gonna just play by the rules and be all, oh, guys, you know, I'm gonna just play like this and lose fair. Like, bro, no. Because everybody's not gonna be like that in this shit, bro. Like, that probably makes for, like, the most boring fucking game show you could ever watch, like, ever.
From racial slurs to threats on his life, and I can't even put this stuff on YouTube. Only way that I can do it is describe it, but these images depicting Rakai and, for what it's worth, Rage and Ski Master Slum God as monkeys scoured the internet.
Niggas got like just like straight, what's the word? Niggas got caught in the crossfire, bro. Straight ricochet racism, bro. Like, it was all supposed to just be towards, and it just, anybody black that was there with the, like I'm saying, with the Spanish content creator when he got eliminated, all of a sudden now it's just, alright.
Took over. This
Okay.
no longer became criticism of Rakai's actions. This was just another way for people to get their hate rhetoric off, get the racism off, get these other things off. I want to take a minute here and talk about the fact that I have always maintained that there is a cultural divide between streamers, content creators, et cetera, While everybody believes that these people are more buddy-buddy than they really are, every time I see more content being made, it only furthers the idea that I have. These people are being forced together because there is a bigger, better, and greater bag on the line. Of course, there's a bigger bag with the XQC and DDG coming together, but reality is that they couldn't be further apart. And if there wasn't a financial incentive tied to it, these people would not be creating content together, talking about each other, et cetera, So then when you get these environments in which, you know, there's different communities and different cultures being forced together, like a Mr. Beast video, of course, you're going to get these people from these different parts of the world, different parts of the cultures not understanding one another. And you open the door for all the stuff that we're seeing today. Now, let me be clear. I don't think that Mr. Beast or Rubius or El Abraham or Rakai are intentionally meaning to open the door for racism. But the reality is that fans of these people are racist. Fans of these people are misogynistic, homophobic, all these different things. And when you mix these cultures, you open the doors for this type of rhetoric, this type of content to be put into the ethos. I remember it happening when women started to become more prominent on streams. And at the end of the day, the creators themselves suffer because they are now subjected to this harmful and nasty behavior. Now, I know somebody in my comment section may be saying to themselves, Omar, Rakai leans into this content. And I do agree with you. Again, he's the internet's little brother, in my opinion. And as a little brother, a literal little brother, I know exactly what that means. You're going to be the one who's doing the I'm not touching you as the finger is, you know, next to somebody. You're going to be the one that takes the last bit of juice, the last bit of cereal. You're going to be the annoying one that's always crying about different things, getting on the older brother's nerves. So sure, he's antagonizing Mari. He's mocking people that he's eliminated. He's finding ways that he can, you know, gain an advantage in a game. This isn't new to me because he's not new to this. He's true to this. But that does not justify the racism, the threats, and all these other things that go on with Rakai.
At the end of the day, it's just a fucking game. Like, it's just a game. Y'all are mad y'all favorite like content creator didn't get $1 million only because the deal was that they would get $1 million to give away to their chat. What if you weren't gonna fucking get it? These niggas have like tens of millions of followers, millions of viewers, bro. What if you just weren't gonna fucking get it? You just wanted to get your racist ass jokes off. You got nigga. That's what niggas saying. Though. You just want to get your racism off. Y'all getting this mad to the point where we taking it to a topic about race over a fucking game. Over a fucking game. It wasn't even like this nigga Rakai went out his way and it's like genuinely just started to attack the nigga for no reason. Like we just sitting there on YouTube, everybody just chilling, la la la. He over there doing IRL, whatever. Rubius doing this thing. I've never heard of the nigga until now. Which I mean, I'm not Spanish. Maybe I'm not. I'm obviously most likely not the demographic. He there, and then out of nowhere, Rakai just get up one day and go like, you know what, bro? Fuck Rubius. Now we can just I don't know. I wouldn't say that gives it an excuse for y'all for this shit to get taken in the race, but at that point, it's like that's one unprovoked attack for another. I can't say unprovoked attack, but it at least would make somewhat of some kind of sense, bro. But because the nigga got eliminated in a game, boo fucking who? He still got $50,000. He still won. It ain't the same kind of L that your average person is taking. The average person, they losing that shit. You just lost. You just lost. Go try again some other time, nigga. This shit not like the lottery. These niggas lost and got paid $50,000 to lose. Let alone how much money they gonna get from the clips that they're possibly getting clipped for their channels or whatever the fuck they got going on with their. Bro, these niggas are overly good. Niggas is overly good. What the fuck is niggas crying about? Hey, bro.
16-year-old kid, might I add. But I guess it can't explain why he becomes this easy target when things escalate.
But he making it entertaining, bro. And it's the same thing. Has he done a single good thing for black people? You're part of the problem. What the fuck does Rakai have to do with all black people, you fucking... That's what I be talking about, bro. What the fuck does Rakai have to do with all black people? That makes no fucking sense. It's the same shit how them Somali niggas got mad at me. Nigga, I'm me. Rakai is him. Nigga, it don't make a nigga. You don't represent a whole group of people, gang. That's not how it works. You don't represent a whole group of people, bro. That's literally not how it works, gang. Like what? Come on, bro.
I think one of the best things that's come out of this, and this is actually something that I'm asking for a lot of creators to do, is that the creator community that is more familiar with Rakai went to the internet and went to their streams in droves and condemned this action and this behavior from communities at large who were sending him literal threats on his life.
At the end of the day, that was the point of the game, was to get the other people out so you can win the mill. For people to be saying the shit they're saying, like, bro, it's a game at the end of the day, man. You know what I mean? I'm saying.
All my hoblars out there, stop calling niggas monkeys and shit.
Facts. It's look crazy.
Because when there's a white nigga that's annoying or a Spanish nigga annoying, we just say they annoying.
Yeah.
It's a black nigga that's annoying, niggas got monkeys. What the fuck is that?
They going, I ain't gonna cap, they going stupid right now, bro.
Bro, I want to think of TikTok comments, they spelling hard with gifts.
Yes. I'm talking about on Instagram, all that.
He's like 17, 18 years old. You're wishing bad shit on a kid. He's a kid, man. Like, I can understand getting mad at, like, a journalist or something like that. That's a grown-ass adult. But you're going to go and get in your feelings over a kid.
I promise you, if it was an M on the line, a lot of you will move different than you think you would in theory. I'm telling you. And the craziest part is the M's not even...
It is easy to make the opinion, like, you feel like I said, just sitting from at home. Like, oh, yeah, like... Man, if it was me, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have tried to do that slimy shit. I would have played the game how I would. No. And these are niggas that aren't even really fucked up. Nigga, you fucked up. Yeah, you really just put your life on pause maybe to go compete in this competition, bro. Nigga, you're trying everything in your power to make sure that you go back home with a whole different lifestyle waiting for you. You ain't about this shit. They talk about I'm gonna just be noble and I'm gonna just play the game as this and I'll lose with dick. No, nigga. What the fuck you get up and come out here for, bro? If you're not trying to compete for real. Hey.
For
You just
him,
didn't
it's
get
for
the
his
team.
community. In a world where everybody sit there and pretend like they want authenticity, everyone tells you to be yourself. The nigga is not trying to be anyone else, bro. And people get mad at him for it. And what that teaches everybody else, realistically, don't be yourself, bro. They will get mad.
I think it's so weird
Nah,
to me that
man.
when Rakai, the content creator, creates content, and maybe you just don't want to consume Rakai. Like, I know that people were probably stuck between a rock and a hard place. They were fans of Rage or fans of Phantom or whoever else was on this stream, this game show, and Rakai just so happened to be there. So you were forced in a situation to consume Rakai. But for the most part, a lot of people could just cut this stuff off. But again, I think the bigger issue may be that just people who have never been put in position to see him have now consumed him. So I am thankful that these creators stepped up, showed out. I don't know what El Abraham and Rubius have done, but I hope they also are condemning these people as well, because this is just flat out racism. Like, there's no justification for racism, full stop. I think on top, you got to be clear. Like, Rakai is creating these moments. He's being himself. And then the audience escalated them. Now, do I think that the creators of these audiences should be attributed with what their audience is doing? No, I don't think that their audience can be 100% controlled by said creators. But I do think that they set the tone. I've always maintained this. The audience that you have is a reflection of you. I don't have a racist audience. I don't have a misogynistic audience. I don't have a homophobic audience. I've put out content in the vein of that before, where we talk about homosexual people on this channel, where we talk about women on this channel, where we've talked about different things on this channel. And there is not this massive amount of overt homophobia, misogyny, all these the other things like that that are being put in these comment sections. Why? Because I, as a creator, am not that, and I condemn that. I do think it is a moment of self-reflection, and if you are silent in the wake of these different things, then you are a part of enabling your audience. With that being said, I do think that the underlying thing that people don't talk about is that there is a forcing of cultural issue in streaming, and I'm telling you that this is going to be something that divides streaming. This is going to be something that makes people stop doing these different collaborations and not rock with other people. I think iShowSpeed has fought through a lot of this, and you know, kudos to him. It could not be me, but now he's seeing a more positive reception on the other side, potentially making people more tolerant to him and other Black people. But if I am a Black streamer or content creator, or if I am one of these nuisance streamers or content creators, or Hispanic streamer content creator, or a woman streamer content creator, and I don't want to deal with the nonsense that comes with, you know, being with another community, I may take the route of some of the other creators that we talked about in the past, like Senna. I'm not gonna hang out with you on your stream. I'm not gonna hang out with your audience, your community, because I don't want to be associated or tied to the bullshit that comes with it.
I mean, I think that's common sense, though. I feel like that's common sense, man. If you just don't want to be associated with someone, just don't. But that's why I always say is like, in the whole idea when it comes to the whole space of doing content, whether it be music, streams, just videos. I mean, like, you don't gotta collaborate with everybody just for the sake of collaborating. I think everybody just fails to understand it. Like, not just because that person has a platform that you just need to be on that platform. Like, if it doesn't align with it, like, you feel me? There's no reason for you to be trying to. But I still think the Mr. Beast thing was entertaining. I think it was like a little something that I don't know. I didn't expect racism to come out of Rakai being exposed to Mr. Beast's platform, but I did expect that the grand majority of people probably wouldn't agree with him because it's more of a family-friendly platform, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it normally doesn't do good in them kind of settings because they just don't. They don't like the niggas, like what's the word I don't even know if you want to say inconsideration for like filter or anything, PR, anything at all. Gang doesn't really give a fuck. It's not the kind of person that you would probably want to like to hear your kids is watching. But unfortunately for a lot of parents, this is who a lot of their kids is watching. You feel me? I don't know. This situation was kind of funny. On one end, I can see people getting mad about it, especially if that's your favorite YouTuber. But obviously, just like what Meezy said, bro, it's definitely nothing that's justifiable for a niggas to start being racist. It's not. At that point, y'all just wanted to get it off and just wanted an excuse to get it off. This ain't even a good reason. You know what I'm saying? Shit's insane to me, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, bro. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you catch every video that be on this channel. All the links are going to be in the description. And as always, I hope y'all was entertained, because that's all I care about is that y'all was entertained. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace out.
It ain't no need for discussion. I just gotta keep working. Whole lot of things that I'm trying to purchase. Trying to see the hills, only seeing murder. I ain't rich, but my pockets ain't hurting. Locked in, so I ain't with the flirting. Know it's cops on the block, they be lurking. Bro posted up and ain't nobody nervous. Pop a 30 and bro go berserk. Smoke some Mazat, chest starting to hurt. Only go up, I can't go back to nothing. Really feel like that shit really works. Like I remember when I was in church, and I ain't wanna give them alert. Niggas got shit to say when they ain't in the position. Gotta focus, some niggas don't listen.